everybody out there in Twitch and D&D land. Welcome back. How are you today? So before we jump into the action, remember you can give us a like, a follow, a subscription. All of that does help out our community tremendously. It helps us to grow. It helps more people to find us. And keep in mind that if you follow me on the Twitters, you'll be able to keep up to date with the cast show that we just announced, everybody who's going to be inside of it. We have figures of the tabletop scene and industry on Twitch going to be hanging out with us, a chaotic trio from Goldheart that's going to be with us, a couple of people waiting to be discovered, and professional voice actors all inside of this cast, and I cannot be more excited about it. So you should definitely follow me on Twitter so you can keep up with all of that jazz, and don't forget to, you know, pop in at any of the live streams. Usually you're about 4 sessions behind when you're watching these on YouTube. So yeah, just go ahead and do that. Anyways, thank you for that follow. Really appreciate it. Let's go back over to all of y'all. Hey, all y'all, how we doing today?
It's cold, we're damp, and we need a shower.
Speaking of which,
it's your fault.
as you all stumbled in one by one into this cavern, some of you tumbling and running, and some of you being thrown around like rag dolls, landing aggressively in here. Silverin, almost immediately, you have to dismiss the owls that came in here. Oh no, none of them came in with you, so you can have them keep circulating around you. But as you all kind of stumble and crash into this cavern, it seems to be about 60 feet deep, with a large amount of like crystallization happening around the edges. Stalactites are protruding down towards the bottom and doors. And as you land in last, Mills immediately runs after you. Oh, I'll fucking kill him! And he's like charging you with a frying pan, or sorry, with his shovel.
I'll let him get a good swing in.
All right. Wow, natural 18. Dirty 20?
Yeah, that hits.
Wow. Crack. You suffer 3 points of bludgeoning damage across the jaw. Oh, fucking. And he's just going to start trying to wail on you.
Okay, that's enough.
Okay.
I grab this shovel.
You fucking shit bag. Yeah, God damn it. I'll fucking kill you.
Not if I kill him first. Where are we right now? And Sylvan kind of takes a good look at the cavern surrounding and stuff, just, immediate situation.
Yeah, you are completely packed in under the avalanche inside of a cave. Roughly about 400, 500 feet below where you were previously.
Ouch is glowing.
And you can all see.
How deep is the cave?
60 feet in, I think.
Thank you for not making me repeat myself.
So dead ends. Got it.
Yeah.
Well, all things considered, it could have been worse.
Yes, we could have died.
Hey, yeah, got fucking close to it too. Jesus
No
Christ.
kidding.
Hey, you all are paying me more. Fuck you guys.
I believe, if I remember correctly, Mary was the one paying you. That being said, quick question, Joe. So we're completely it's sealed off at the entrance.
Yeah.
Can we tell if the
avalanche
is the avalanche still going on?
Roll me a perception check. Yeah, it's still going down. You're about halfway down the mountain range, at least in this peak.
No, I mean outside of the cave though.
Yeah. There's still. I mean, the sections near you directly are just compacting down with more and more, and probably some rocks that were loosened up from all of this as well. It's going to keep going probably for another 30 minutes.
Oh, okay.
Avalanches don't just stop.
Let's hope that we have enough air.
Hey.
What were you saying, Mary?
I was just about to say that, are we, well, now that we're stuck down here, maybe there is, I don't know, something we can do in the, is there, at the end of the tunnel? I'm just going to go over there.
You are facing a wall.
Yeah, and there are no cracks or anything in the wall or anything suggesting that it's a passage further.
Roll an
into-
investigation.
Can I assist in this?
Sure.
So I get advantage, I suppose.
Yeah.
I also start holding my breath.
Yeah. Damn. So,
I'm going to go invisible,
Mhm.
and you guys hear like a faint trickle, and then Jimmy's back.
Wait, did Willie make it into the cave?
no, he
Yeah,
was
no,
far stepping far away from this bullshit.
Ah,
He'll be back when the player's back. I'm just not role playing him.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
He's like, fuck this shit, I'm out.
Yeah. Far step's a hell of a spell. It's good.
yeah, it is.
I'm surprised none of you had like Dimension Door or anything. Yeah.
I had an item for that.
Yeah. Good
At one
times.
point.
Good times. But anyways,
You still do, don't you? Because it was
Nope. It was taken.
the Cloak of the Mountebank is a combatant spell, and it's now on the table. So, Mary and Kuma, the two of you notice something kind of interesting. The back wall is far more smooth than the rest of the walls in this chamber. Though it is flush, it is solid, it is stone. You test it, and you test it fairly well. It's just, there's about a 10-foot archway that's perfectly smooth. That is made completely out of stone.
That's strange.
There's definitely something about this. Why would it be smoother than the rest of the walls unless someone's made it out to be this way?
I think someone might have carved it.
Well, smooth rock usually indicates, applied force over a prolonged period of time. It could be like maybe it was river or like there was a leak inside of the cave, and he just ran this off.
Yeah, but it's not. That would mean that the rest of the cave would be somewhat smooth as well, especially at the bottom. But all right, let's get to work. I pick out my crowbar and start trying to just, I don't know, inspect the wall, pushing and
Alrighty.
see if there is any crack. I'm just gonna try and nudge it in there and try to just force it open.
So it is a solid wall. It's just smoother and stands out to you. If you start chipping away with it, it chips away like a wall would. But you can't just gently chip. Are you deliberately trying to break it?
No, I'm just trying to find if there is anything, any part of the wall that sort of gives if I push or.
None of it really gives, but you do hear a faint echo as you tink, and then it off in the distance.
Aha! There's something. It's hollow on the other side, I think.
Can I see if there's anything invisible or ethereal near this wall?
No, you cannot.
Darn.
No, there isn't. No.
If I push the wall, does it give any?
You already asked that.
No, it's a wall. It's
Okay.
a solid wall. It's just smooth, solid wall. Solid wall, solid.
How many sides to this wall?
It's a wall. The smooth part is an archway. In case you missed that part as well.
So do you have the ability to, mess with the stone wall itself?
I do have that ability. Do I have it prepared for today? No, because I didn't get a chance to take a rest like some of us did before we started messing with these augments.
Right. Well, let's just calm down a bit and give me a moment, and I start ritually casting detect magic.
Okay.
Now would be a pretty good time to take a long.
What are you talking about? I'm perfectly calm, Mary. It's not like I was half buried under a pile of snow as it was being dragged down a mountain.
You see 3 new wrinkles under Silrin's eye.
I mean, it is 2 a.m. We should probably go to sleep.
Yeah, Mary, you ritually cast Detect Magic. What's the range on that again? 60 feet? 30 feet? 60 feet? 60 feet?
Wait,
30 feet from the caster? I don't remember.
quick question, because I'm a bit unsure right now. I haven't actually prepared it, but you can still
If you have ritual
cast it, right?
casting as an ability, you do not need it prepared so long as you do know the spell.
Okay.
Unless you're a druid, wizard, or not wizard, druid, wisdom caster.
Yeah, but you're not, so you're good.
I'm charisma and intelligence.
30 feet of you. Okay. You sense something. Transmutation on the other side.
Well, there's some kind of transmutative magic on the wall here. Especially, well, on the other side of it specifically. But I don't know, it doesn't seem... I mean, if it's... it doesn't seem that thick. If I were to take a guess, we could probably break through it.
Well, good luck with that, Mary. I'm gonna take a small break. Just
sure.
to rest myself. And then dig a hole so we can have some air in here.
Hey, I'm
so we
already
don't
working on it.
suffocate.
I'm already working on it. You fucking asshole. And goddamn kick him in the balls while he's sleeping. Fucking shit. All of you do hear that, of course, aside from Jimmy.
Mills, I'm waiting for the avalanche to die down so that when we just dig out, we don't get swept away again or doesn't.
I'm not
holes
digging
don't
all the
come
way
in.
out. I'm getting us a wind tunnel so it can breach out to the top of it. I need to start early while it's still compacting on so that it might be easier to get to before it all solidifies. I know what I'm doing here. And he pulls out a hand crank and starts cranking through the snow.
Does he have a pickaxe?
Do you ask him?
Do you have a pickaxe?
Yeah, it's on my bag. Didn't you see it?
Mind if I borrow it for a bit?
Yeah, go for it.
Are you going to hit doors in with it?
Oh, please.
Later.
All right.
I want to start chipping away at the wall carefully while they're doing this.
Tink, tink,
Alright.
tink, tink, tink.
Well,
Guys,
like,
where's Willie?
He's probably dead by now. Probably swept up in the avalanche. I don't know. I couldn't tell. I was.
Everyone, go ahead.
So no, sorry. Go ahead. Someone's just kind of rambling in anger a little bit.
Yeah.
So it's go ahead.
So
He probably went off to...
I can. And Jimmy runs over to
Hey.
the entranceway and just starts shoveling snow.
No, don't shovel. It'll move in here more. No, your friend just kept teleporting down the hill. I
saw
think
him?
he's good. Yeah, I saw him. I was surprised none of you fucking saw him. I was only broken out of there for 10 seconds before the giant bird. By the way, thank you for the bird. Just appeared out of nowhere.
That was you, Silverin?
No, it was some other person that can summon magical animals to help us out.
Who? He looks around at everybody.
Ah,
I hand Soren some jerky and some ration, like just eat up Soren.
Hey.
I know I'm not a barbarian, but Scythian's gonna rage snack. you know?
Yeah, of course. So yeah, he is going to continue slowly tunneling a small filter. He has these larger rods with hollow openings that after he cranks through a little bit, he starts shoving up, and periodically you'll get snow like filtering through the end of the rod, but eventually it breaks surface. And he looks at you, Jimmy. Can you get me a rock to prep this on or something?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
thank you.
I've been helping him the whole time.
Yeah. And you set it up on top, and he goes, all right, that's our airflow down here.
Now I will start pickaxing away at the wall more aggressively.
Okay.
Now that we have an ample supply of air.
Yeah, you
I'm
guys
also
paid for a
helping out.
guide. He knows what he's doing in this region.
Well,
I'm also
I
helping out with picking out the wall with hammer and pitons. Or pitons.
Okay.
yeah,
also-
because
I also hand him some jerky.
Yep.
Silwyn's gonna set down his bedroll to get ready to long rest. All right, well, just wake me up when whatever is behind that wall comes and bites us all in the ass.
Kuma.
Probably
Yeah, finish.
tries to kill us.
Kuma, athletics.
Rage.
Okay. You don't need to rage. Mary's helping you, but you can if you want. So as you are just slamming into it with the pickaxe, you start noticing that section of the wall becomes more outlined with cracks all around it. And after about the 10th or so swing, you shatter a large section of it as it moves in about almost a foot deep in this area. It's just barely wide enough where the shattering and breaking happened, where you could squat down and look. And as that rips open, there is a puff of air through here that is very visible to all of you. And it tastes dirty and foul. There's also this really disgusting stench that starts rolling in as well.
It's corpses, isn't it?
I take part of the robe and put one of the eyes through the hole. What do I see?
Poke. When you look inside, you see the frozen over skeleton of what appears to be humanoids. There's two of them in there with large bags, odd looking clothing to you. Yeah.
That's
that.
strange. I would have chipped away at the wall more to try and so we can actually get in there to look at them.
All right.
There's
Chip.
there's bodies in there, but the clothing's weird. And they got large bags as well. Why are they hiding behind a smooth wall?
Oh. Maybe they got trapped somehow? Or, I don't know.
How long would it take for it to get, say, big enough for a medium-sized creature to get through?
Probably 5 minutes or so.
All right. Then take another look once that's opened up more.
You take the extra 5 minutes, opening up the hole a little bit more. And as it does fully open for the size of any of you to break through, you do see that it's pretty sturdy around the edges of it, but you've opened up the area. As you kind of crouch underneath and look forward, the two bodies, they look ancient. They've been here an incredibly long time. Both of them were huddled up very close to one another. Their clothing is this decaying yellowish color, maybe orange at one point. The fabric is made out of fine silks, and the pants are very loose-fitting in nature. Both of them seem to have a satchel on their sides as well, and you see that there is a walking stick kind of propped up against the wall that you just broke through, as well as a holy symbol on the necklace of one of them.
I want to sort of get a closer look at the bodies themselves. Does it look like they were human or elves, dwarves, maybe?
Roll me a nature check.
Hey, any of you familiar with religion? There's a holy symbol over here.
Orson walks up and takes a look at it.
One moment. Roll me a religion check, Dorzen. Mary, as you walk over and you look at them, I mean, they're certainly humanoid. That much is easy to tell. The structure of ears, unfortunately, degrade very quickly. They're a little shorter, but only a little shorter than most humans that you've seen. Probably around like the 5'1", 5'2" range. Both of them around that size in total. As for their exact, type, it's hard to discern, really. They've aged so very much that if you're not ginger when touching anything about them, it's probably going to just start destroying.
Sarah, do you have the ability to speak with dead as he's probably about to fall asleep?
Dylan is going to ignore that comment.
I perfectly imitate Silrin with my mimicry and say, "No, I do not. Shut the fuck up."
You need 2 more huffs in there. There you go. Yeah.
From the end of the cavern where Silrin's lying, you just hear, "Ah."
Can I carefully look it through the bags? To try and find anything that might identify them?
Sure, roll an investigation.
Okay,
Also,
assist
roll me a
with
sleight
that.
of hand. What'd you say?
I'm gonna assist with searching the corpses. and
Okay, roll a
everything.
sleight of hand first and then that. Okay. You manage to, lift the shoulder joint as you remove the satchel from the one and place the arm back down. And then carefully bring the bag over towards you. The straps along the edges of the bag, where it attaches to the satchel itself, look incredibly frailed, very damaged, almost to the point where it's about to fall apart. And when you flip the bag open, roll your investigation, both of you. Or sorry, you're being assisted. That's what she said. Yeah. He said. He said. Yeah, she said.
Consistent.
About right. So, you look inside the bag, and there's a yellowing map rolled up in there. There appears to be a collar of some kind. It's completely made out of completely made out of a brown leather with 3 circular hoops attached to it, one towards the front and then positioned on either side from where it would clasp around. The clasp itself looks odd to you. It seems to be a leather strapping mechanism to tie and to noose it up. And as soon as you touch Kuma, as soon as you touch the collar, your vision just goes directly to your eyesight.
I put the collar down carefully.
You put it down. Everything returns.
Jimmy?
Yeah?
Got something over here that's canceling magic.
You probably shouldn't get near it.
It's a collar of some kind.
Okay. I'll take a look. Ouch. Go grab that.
Ouch. Tink, 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 tink. Touches and just completely deactivates.
Yeah, definitely don't want to touch that with your hands.
I'm picking it up and bringing it over to him.
All right. I don't think that affects anything on you, Mary. Oh, wait. People can sense your sass. That's
Suddenly everyone feels really sassy.
Yeah.
And my resting bitch face is becoming more apparent.
Yeah.
I just imagined for the brief moment that somewhere back in the Slayer's take, Lauren just like perks up like, what?
I knew it.
Finally.
No, Lauren doesn't think exclusively about Mary.
No, her sass is so strong she feels it as a disturbance in the weave.
No, that's not that's not Jaro's magic system, but yeah, essentially there's a disturbance in the force.
Right.
I'll take a look at it. Take out the actuator.
Okay.
Try to get a reading on it.
All right. Your actuator is a spell reflavored, more or less. That's not an actual magical item.
It's not an item. Yeah, it's a tool that I use to,
Okay.
cast it.
The moment you place your actuator against it, the actuator malfunctions and just doesn't work.
Does the thing have a sort of clasp on it?
It does. It has leather strappings that would like interlock, and then you would tie the middle ones to keep it firm.
Okay, and does it seem like the whole thing is it well preserved, or would it start crumbling
Remarkably
if we
so.
All right.
Yeah.
Well,
yeah.
I'm going to try and unclasp it or untie the knot.
Okay. You untie it very easily. Everybody
And,
still senses your sass.
I don't know. I thought maybe it could, if it had some sort of ability that was only in effect if it was still. Anyway, this thing is, it has so many uses.
However, if you touch it, anything magic on you stops.
Well, yeah, if you rely on too much magic.
Uh,
But
Mills,
Hey.
can you help me take a look at this? I found a really, really old map in there.
Oh, sure. All right, come back over.
Yeah, I'm gingerly bringing it over because it's yellowing to the point where I don't know if
It's at the point of decay.
yeah, it's literally at the point of decay.
Oh no. We need to take that to a magical physician so that they can make it more sturdy. If I touch it, if we try unraveling that, it's going to fall apart. That's older than anything I can think I've ever seen,
Jimmy, do you have a way to do that?
other than Uthodurn.
I mean, we could create an imprint of it.
Well,
but,
we can't unroll it.
well, that's true, but I mean, it's a little. It would take a very long time. But I mean, if we have a light source, which he turns back to the fire, we can still see what's on it.
Light bulb appears. Because I can cast that.
Oh, I thought you had an idea. Okay.
I'm going to spend another 10 minutes to ritually cast Detect Magic.
Yeah.
And not be near or touching the collar while doing so.
Okay. Roll me a perception check.
All right.
Cool. Trying to think. You do sense that transmutation magic behind you now. You sense sorry. Conjuration magic now that wasn't there previously, coming somewhere from around where the bodies are. You also sense Sorry, 1 second. I have to get the proper school. Evocation magic as well.
Okay, where does that come from?
The evocation magic is coming from inside that little cavern. And the what's that other one I just said?
Conjuration.
Conjuration magic is coming way further back inside the cave, closer to where the bodies still are.
I don't see anything invisible or ethereal in the back in that section, do I?
No, you don't.
Okay.
Sometimes things are just here.
What did you say about once we got sort of past the smooth wall? Does the tunnel seem to continue further in, or was it just the corpses and?
Just the corpses.
All right. That's interesting. There are two other auras of magic around here now that I didn't sense previously. It's conjuration and evocation. And the conjuration seems to be around the corpses itself, which is a bit weird.
I'll help you look around after I... would placing the map in the bag of holding keep it safe?
You can certainly try.
I
mean, it just... So it depends on how full the bag is, how aggressively you throw shit on top of it. Like, there's variables at play.
Yeah, it's my bag, which doesn't have a lot in there.
Just a whole bunch of meat that you constantly make and throw in there.
Yeah.
Kuma, what are you doing with the map?
Well, we need to keep it somewhere safe so it doesn't get destroyed, unless you don't have a spare map case, do you?
Well, I was about...
Mills?
Not, I don't.
Mm-hmm. Oh.
What were you saying, Mary?
No, I was going to ask you as well.
Hey.
I say to Mills.
I mean, I have the one of the map that I was making, but I haven't really made much because we just farted our way up there.
I think we might want to put this one in there.
All right.
Well, what's your expert opinion, considering how old it is?
I'm gonna need one of you with really still hands. Jimmy, please help me.
Sure. Let me quickly just grab some tools, reach in my bag. I'm gonna go up to the map. Like I was saying, there's probably a way to do this, and I'm going to do mending on that.
Oh, that's actually the way to do this. Why do you guys question Jimmy?
I mean, we kind of went off on some tangents.
Yeah.
Thorson holds up a pebble that he casts light on and holds it up for Jimmy so he has a spotlight.
Oh, you're doing what they do when that's... Alright, cool, we have the guy doing it. Cool, that's perfect.
Oh.
Mary, with your higher perception check, the evocation magic seems to be coming off of that staff that was laid up against the wall. Though you did not sense it previously, before the wall was broken. And the conjuration magic seems to be from a large beaded necklace around the neck of one of the individuals. It's sections of large, now yellowing beads that move down. The largest of which is bigger than your fist, down towards the center. But the magic seems to be coming from that necklace.
And the transmutation?
That's what it just... Oh, transmutation magic?
Yeah,
that's coming from the collar you're holding.
Okay.
By the way, it's kind of... I do want to say, as far as this mending thing goes, it's very peculiar. Jimmy has the map down, and he has a hammer, and he is like ever so lightly just like touching the hammer to the map. You think he's going to strike it.
You mean like that character from Wreck-It Ralph?
Like a dried leaf, but no, he just like touches it and it starts like rippling and unfolding and yeah.
Oh, and then Dozen's like, oh, that's cool, let me try with Pyomol, and then he taps it lightly and then just...
I'm gonna try something. I'm picking up the collar again. Just holding it while I'm trying to cast cast firebolt at the wall.
Okay. Nothing. No magic at all.
Mary's throwing shade.
Yeah.
figuratively.
She can physically do it, but
Interesting.
If the map's safe to unravel, can we look at it?
After about 5 minutes of him mending or so, that would get everything. Because this map is rolled up, and when you unravel it, it is just about 5 feet total from corner to corner across.
Jesus.
The map is incredibly large. It's of a centralized continent up towards the western side. There appears to be a large mountain range that moves around the very peak of that entire area and swoops almost halfway to the point where it would end on the eastern side of that northern range. Centralized in the middle. What languages do you all speak?
Common Draconic Beast Speech.
Common, Celestial, Sylvan, Primordial.
Elvish, Dwarvish, and Common.
No.
Also Marquesian.
Jimmy speaks Gnomish
And halfling, yeah.
and Halfling. And Marquesian. Sylvan, you haven't spoken up. You're muted.
Well, that's mainly because Silrin's not involved in this. But I mean, if you want me to, I can list.
Just rattle it off in case, because
I
the
also
two
have
people
thieves'
who have been
cant
with you
powers.
long enough know if you know a language.
Okay.
So yeah.
Common, Draconic, Druidic, Primordial, Sylvan, Beast Speech.
Anybody with primordial as a language, this has a fundamentally primordial script, though none of you understand the language. It is a primordial script. Dorzin, by your estimate, it would translate, literally spoken, Klimsteed.
Guys, we left a Google.
So this is Latin.
Cave.
What'd you say, Jimmy?
We left a Google Translate outside of the cave.
God damn it. Yeah.
Willie is like out there.
Dorzin, how many languages do you understand?
1, 2, 3, 4.
That's enough.
You can't.
You are a linguist. You are a linguist. Even though
don't
you're not
have that.
that smart. No, but you are a linguist. You understand more than 2 languages.
Yes.
As soon as you're past bilingual, you understand language as a fundamental thing.
Gotcha.
Especially when they're that diverse, which most of you should be at this point.
Yeah.
The primordial is a base language, which we would relate to Latin. The progression of primordial, though, you understand, forms into different iterations. Greek out of Latin, Italian, and then English. No. Primordial as a base. We're going even more fundamental of the language.
Okay.
So as you would relate it to Latin. Latin relates to Greek. Latin relates to Roman, like all of the Romantic languages. Primordial relates to several different languages by your understanding of it, but it seems to have taken a fundamental direction that is different from the primordial and subsects of languages that you speak that are related to it.
Okay.
But there are many different places on this map. After you get outside of that mountain range, it appears to be a wide open landscape of sorts, and based off of the topographical nature that it is, a plains. Before there is a forest far to the east, and between that there appears to be 2 different lakes, one in the shape of a some type of sea creature that swoops upwards from down. It has a fin and tail, and the northern one, which is much larger and kind of almost looks like a mouth of sorts. Down south past that, there is a huge forest that goes across the entire thickness of this map, and beneath that area, thank you. Yes. And beneath that area is more open land with many different patches of forests and a city. Did you have celestial doors in?
Yes, I do.
Okay. One
Got
second.
that with my rebirth.
I actually have to look up the name of this city.
I'm gonna have to ask you to type whatever it is because I'm not gonna be able to get it from you. Celestial names are a pain.
Just normal names ending in L.
E.
New Jersey.
City of New Yorkle.
Shike Age O.
Atlanta.
Doesn't rate the blades of light? The blade of light?
Blade of the Light. Blazonre in Celestial translates to common, Blade of the Light. Ooh, Bobby.
Dorzen says that out loud as he pieces it together.
Okay.
Where the hell is this?
All of you in the party are welcome to roll me history checks.
I would like to spend my session inspiration on this.
Go for it.
Dorson-
Excluding Sylvan, of course, because he's sleeping. What? What'd you say,
Dorson-
Mary?
I said, Dorson, can you guide me? Well, I think.
Clap on your shoulder, your guidance.
Holy shit.
And that's a plus D4. 1 second.
I miss that headband.
I got a natural 20.
22. Dorzen, you've never seen a continent that looks like this.
Which makes sense.
Yeah, you haven't explored that many, continents before. Kuma, you've never seen any continents that look like this either. Mary, you've never seen any continents that look like this. However, you are fully aware of the world map or the known world map of Exandria at the facility you work at. This is not a continent that Exandria has.
All right.
Yeah.
You guys are staring at that really hard. Is there something troublesome on there?
I just don't recognize the continent at all.
What a day for our interdimensional mailman not to be here.
This is definitely not part of Exandria.
Like, you mean, like an undiscovered island or something, or?
No, I mean, well, at least I've seen world maps before, and this doesn't seem like it belongs anywhere in. Well, as far as I can tell, in our world, it could be like a map of a continent on another plane, maybe.
Is it like a? I mean, the map itself looks old. Is it like a old map of the world when it was different?
This bitch don't know about Pangea.
I thought plate
Perhaps.
tectonics were just a theory.
The fact that it's written in the script of Primordial and translates with Celestial suggests it's before the gods were, or around the time the gods were here at best.
That's concerning that this has been up here that long.
Remember that shit I said about us just finding things about shit that we don't want?
Yeah. Mary, you said there's 2 other things back there?
Yeah, there's the staff, which has some sort of evocation enchantment on it, I think, and And there's the corpses themselves.
Maybe those can shed a bit of light based on what they might have had. I'll carefully bring the staff over to Jimmy.
Does that one mess with magic too?
No, but Mary says there's something on it.
Quick question, just to be clear. The necklace with the big balls around it, that was not magical, right?
It was. That's where the
okay.
essence of the other school of magic came from,
Yeah.
which was conjuration.
Yes.
Conjuration.
I'm trying to make sure I use the same terminology. I know what they are. It's just
Yeah, detect magic really screws you when you have like multiple schools to say.
yeah.
So-
Well, I mean, it's part of the game.
Yeah, so it's the necklace on that one, that staff, and this collar.
All right. I'll carefully take the necklace off the one skeleton.
Okay. Roll me a sleight of hand.
I would use a session inspiration for this
Go for it.
because I don't want to disturb the dead and get cursed.
Dirty 20.
You can do it, I say, and give him bardic inspiration.
Would
That's
you like
what
to
a
use the
D8.
inspiration for it?
Sure. Why not?
Are you
That's what
only
a
a
D-
D8? Yeah, you're multi-class. Yeah.
28.
Okay. You very gingerly grab the torso and head, move it forward a little bit, and move the
It's
necklace
actually
onto your arm.
It's actually a d6.
Ginger. Roll your D6 then. That actually does change things. Okay. The moment your hand touches the necklace, the skeletal form's arm right up into your jaw. Does a 25 hit?
Yes.
Give me a con save. Okay. You will suffer 17 points of bludgeoning damage as the fist connects with your jaw, and you almost see stars rattle your entire being and stumble backwards, and then the hand just falls back down again.
What the hell?
Okay.
You touch the necklace again?
It's just a death spasm. You'll be fine.
Look at Mary.
Bones.
This is a skeleton. They don't do that.
You are
Well,
seeing stars right now, Kuma. Oh.
No shit. It was a joke, Kuma.
You tried then. As I'll bring the staff over to Jimmy and let Mary deal with the beads.
All right. I go over and I put the collar on the arm of the skeleton,
Okay.
and then I try to just take off the.
As you put the collar on the arm, the skeleton completely crumbles to dust.
But the necklace remains?
Yeah.
All right, I pick up the necklace.
I don't feel good, Mary.
Oh god.
Jesus.
Why?
Ugh.
No. It's,
Well, there goes an avenue for questioning.
Well, there's still another corpse.
All right.
I
So
didn't expect it to crumble.
the necklace weighs about 10 pounds. It has 5 large distinct beads. Each one are a yellowish orange looking color, large bulbous, starting around this size, give or take, that size, getting twice that size, and then the one bigger than your fist towards the center. It weighs a lot, and it seems to have been twined through a very thick brown thread. Not exactly a rope, but it looks sturdy and strong.
Jimmy, could you take a look at these, maybe?
Yeah. I take the goggles off, put on my goggles of object reading. I'm gonna identify the staff.
Okay. This is a staff of the Servient Soul, as you identify it. It is a weapon made to be created and wielded by somebody who serves the world. Not to be used for anybody who is not true neutral. The wielder of this staff has the uncanny ability to aim truly against foes that are from different worlds than this staff, so long as you are on the same plane as this staff, of this staff's true world. In addition to that, it has a remarkable amount of potential that is untapped still inside of it.
I was gonna select Silren, but there's no way he's neutral.
I mean, you wouldn't think.
True neutral.
Because of the nature of Identify going to that extent, I'm going to be doing like a manual investigation over time later on of the object. Just giving you a heads up with the goggles. But I'll continue with, what else was it? You said like the necklace thing with like a bunch of orbs in it?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll just cast. I got first level, so I'm just burning through them so we don't have to wait. Go.
Okay.
Power is also magical. We haven't identified it. So.
These are... The necklace itself is not magical. The beads are. The beads are beads of recall. You can spend an action, speak the command word, and the bead will be consumed to cast Word of Recall.
Nice. And there were 5 of them, you said?
5.
2, one big one?
Yes.
Okay. No variance, I take it, in the...
No, it is the exact spell, Word of Recall.
Cool.
Is that already, those beads, are they already tuned to a specific location? Do you get to know that, or?
You get to know that it is already predetermined what location we return to, but it doesn't tell you the location. For stuff like that, that's why you need legend lore.
Or somebody like Willie who can just come right back.
Yeah.
It's recalled there.
That...
I share the information, you guys know all that.
We need some of that. True neutral.
I didn't say neutral. I said just somebody. It seems like it might be close to what you have, Dorzin. Maybe there's like something in there, but it's not talking to me. I don't think it's like the exact same, but I don't know. It's got to be able to tell, right? So it's some type of measurement of something.
Well, if it's someone who serves the world, it'd probably be Silren, because he is a druid and all.
Just Silren turns in his sleep, says, "Fuck you."
Also, Mills kind of like cuddles up closer to Silren. Lost my fucking tent. Gonna have to sleep next to this bozo.
I hand him another wool blanket.
Yeah, and I got one, and he throws it over like him. Silver, you have a cuddle buddy, but when you're in this extreme of temperature, it's kind of needed. It's not, it's...
Well, no, if anything, Silvan's so used to another certain creature cuddling next to him that he, in his sleeping form, thinks it's Fang, and he just, cuddles up and, like, pets the head slightly, and then...
The fur is super wiry as you pet his beard. Don't make it weird, man. Come on. Just...
I think I'm just gonna do this before I go to bed. I'm so tired. I go by where the hole was made and I say out loud, "Don't come in here because we are all sleeping and we need plenty of it."
Dorzin grabs his mouth before he finishes that.
His magic mouth.
Okay. And Jimmy goes back by his oil fire and starts going to bed.
The magic mouth would cut off right there. Just
Don't come in here because
we are sleeping and we're
I mean, if anything, that would terrify anyone who
What the
can
fuck?
understand it.
Oh, actually, yeah. Because it's like,
Well-
oh shit, they got killed.
The idea is it's audible. We would hear it and wake up.
Yeah,
So.
yeah. You got the
Uh,
first half in there, no problem though.
Mhm.
Alrighty. Yeah.
I'm gonna set one of the wool blankets on the ground,
Okay.
bedroll,
Yeah.
lay down, another wool blanket.
Okay.
Because lizard. In the cold.
Yep.
Alrighty. So, you've set up all of your layers. Morning rolls around. Silrin, you are the first one awake, of course. You look down and you see the dwarf.
Soren just gets up, walks away.
Where?
Away.
Just anywhere else. Away.
Alright.
Oh wait, I see Soren get up because my eyes never close.
Oh, so you can never sleep then.
No, I sleep with my eyes open.
But you don't comprehend what you're seeing, so it's fine.
Yeah.
You're still sleeping. Alrighty. One by one, everybody else wakes up as well.
Ugh. Could have been worse.
What?
Soren,
Survived the night. What?
you serve the world, right?
What kind of question is that?
Because Jimmy found a staff that requires someone to serve the world to use it.
I didn't find it. Kuma found it.
No, I found it, but Jimmy identified it.
Mary found it. What the fuck, you assholes?
No.
And
Still, Kuma gave it to Jimmy. As
Yeah,
far as
yeah,
she
yeah,
knows.
Yeah.
Actually, no, I did find it because I was the first one to knock on the hole in and stick my eye in there.
You guys are fucking assholes. Mary's the one who pointed out everything.
Mm-hmm.
You guys are dicks. What, because she's a woman, she gets no credit? I tell you
And
what, all
because
of you
she's a
people need to
jackass.
have a little bit of
Thank
Dwarven
you.
shoved up your ass.
and
Yeah.
just because I'm a druid, I serve the world.
Miss Mary, I didn't know. I'm sorry.
It's okay, Jimmy.
Although to answer your question, yes. But that just because I'm a druid doesn't mean that.
Well, I was going to say, since I... from what Mary said, the map we found on these bodies, they're not from Exandria.
Alright.
And
So
that
what?
Jimmy found that the beads they have is... what are they called? Word of recall or something?
Yeah. Teleportation magic.
That's set somewhere already.
The bigger question is, why didn't they use it when they were trapped in a cave?
Yeah, that's concerning.
I'm thinking it probably has something to do with the collar.
Maybe. If you do have the ability to talk to them, Soren, maybe you could ask them.
Kuma, I can't speak with the dead.
Oh wait, am I thinking of clerics again?
Yes, we're not the same.
Yes, and I can't do that either.
Damn it.
I deal with things that are still alive, Kuma.
Well,
Wait, Speak with Dead's a second level spell, right?
Third.
Okay, yeah, I definitely can.
Yeah.
Go over and pick up the skull of the remaining corpse. Just use it as a ventriloquist dummy and mimic
Immediately poof.
voice. What do you want to know?
Oh, look at that. Mary can do it.
Wait, did you ever undo that knot on that thing?
Yeah.
oh yeah, but
What?
The thing that's making us all feel your sass? It was knotted?
Hey, I'm not half as sassy as Silrin.
How, When have I ever been sassy, Mary?
Your whole life?
Considering what we thought,
Well,
yeah, you're more sassy than Silverin.
no, I'm not.
Since Silverin, that collar cancels magic. The second I touched it, my robe stopped working, or my poncho stopped working.
Well, then keep it away from me, because I like my magic, thank you.
Right. Well, anyway, we should try and figure out if it can actually, what sort of limits it has, or what sort of things it does not. I mean, if it sort
Person
of
pulls
cancels.
out Fire Maw.
What were you saying, Mary?
If it cancels magic, then it could potentially be used defensively. I mean,
You're not putting it on Lauren.
oh, that would be funny.
Well, I mean, I have been working on this.
Hide it in the Uggs.
What were you saying, Jimmy?
There was one of the projects I had that I was working on that's very similar in nature, and Jimmy pulls out of his bag a pair of manacles that just look like iron, kind of black in appearance, but just a pair of like these medium size, probably wouldn't fit on him, but might fit on somebody larger. It is supposed to be something that can kind of like suppress magical, but it doesn't seem to be as potent as whatever that is.
Well, maybe you can use those goggles or the things you used last night. See if you can maybe figure something out. I mean,
well, I still channel it through my own magic.
well, I know, but if you somehow manage to use it without touching the object, do you think you could, I don't know, maybe figure out anything? It does have a transmutation aura about it, so it is magical.
Here's the thing. Out of character. They say they allow me to cast Identify, and the casting of Identify is you touch the object. So Jimmy has to touch the object regardless.
Yeah.
So I'm just, he conveys that to you.
Mm-hmm. All right. Well, I guess I'm at least bringing it.
I can figure it out. I just not with magical means. It'll take longer. I have notes, and I'll definitely figure. It'll take some testing, but I can figure out what's going on.
All right. Well, I suppose we need to dig our way or something out of these caves anyway. So.
Well, are we ready to dig out of here?
Yeah, I was going to see if you could.
I know just the things.
Well, no, I was going to see if you could do the staff, and Mills and I could try and dig out of here.
Don't bother. And Sylvan's going to cast Conjure Animals, and Jero, I know how you have weird animal rules right now.
Yeah.
I was hoping to just conjure some badgers.
Oh, a fuck list of badgers. Okay.
Yeah, 8 badgers that can burrow and dig out of this place.
Okay. So you all see 8 badgers appear. Look at you, Sylvan.
Please dig us out.
I immediately step over to one of them and touch the collar against it to see what happens. Does the badger poof?
That's a good question.
Fuck you. All right, give me a second.
Like, the magic is just to get them there. They're actual creatures, right?
Yeah, these are real creatures taking on... These are fey spirits. So when you touch the creature, it poofs into this lingering little essence of what almost looks like a beautiful larva of sorts, with all of these rainbow colors against its tiles and fingers and everything like that, and poof. And then it looks over at you.
Does that one bite at her?
What the hell?
Shot in the dark. Do I know any of them?
More than likely not, no. 14.
I'm gonna ask that every time he conjures Fae.
Okay. The rest of the fuck list just burrows their way out.
Yeah, no, but it's 8 small creatures burrowing out, so that should give us an
Only 7.
opportunity.
You have a larva right now.
Oh shit! I thought that one turned back.
No, because they're summoned here in that form. You just remove the form. They would have to be resummoned in that form. They're still that.
What the hell is that?
God damn it, Mary. So then we'll pick up the little larva thing and just hold it closed, like it kind of semi-protectively.
Have you been summoning these larva creatures the whole time?
They're fey spirits that take the form of beasts in our world.
Yeah.
Is that what a fey spirit looks like then?
Kinda.
Ugh, it's ugly. No offense, ex-Fae.
Who speaks Fae? Sylvan.
I speak Sylvan?
Sylvan, yeah.
Yeah, I do too.
Okay. As it says, it said a lot of things that would make you blush if you ever mentioned that in front of your mother.
Wow, that one's got a mouth.
Well, isn't that all Fae?
Enough of that.
Right.
Anyways, we should try to go back. We should try to see if any more of those Yetis came back during this little brief intermission.
Hopefully some of them died.
So,
Yeah.
Dorzen,
Yes.
not Dorzen, sorry, Silren. There's too many N's in this party.
He said the same thing with ease.
Yeah, there's too many.
I got none of them.
Yeah. It turns to you, speaking Sylvan to you, goes, I'm still gonna get magic, right? Out of this for helping you? I mean, she fucked me over. I still get magic, right?
Quick question, Jero. The way that this spell works and stuff, that is more or less how it is, right?
It is a Fae contract, more or less, where you are bringing Fae here of their own volition in order to assist you with deeds. In return, the magic that you have conjured from Exandria and given over as sacrifice to the spell gets dispersed across the Fae that you summon, which is why you get more of them for smaller and a larger spell slot for more. What you do when you summon them is contractually give them magic. This is how these little larva Fae grow up into satyrs and other things like that from the magic that they gain from the material plane.
You're still here, aren't you? He responds in Sylvan.
I'm just making sure I'm gonna get my payment out of this shit, you know? I didn't fuck up, she fucked up. That's not my fault.
I'm aware.
That's
She's
good.
an asshole.
Yeah.
Still in Sylvan.
Yeah. Ah. The fuck are you looking at? Glares at you, Dorzen.
Just been a while since I've seen any of you before you take your shape. I respond in Sylvan.
Alright, give me 5 more years. I'll fuck your shit up.
Apparently he used to be a Fae, but whatever.
Not pretty enough.
Tell that to a willow in the south. I was about to make up lore, but I stopped myself. No,
Yeah,
I'm not doing that to you.
Yeah, please, give me lore.
Hold on, and so I'm assuming, yeah. So
whatever you have planned.
Yeah, so the small badgers burrowed a tunnel out, or at least, small tunnels out.
Yeah.
It loosened it?
Yes, a lot. And it actually, like, the remaining bit of snow from the structural, hole that was created caves in, but it just floods against your feet. It's not anything that's a major concern. They had to burrow a good 10 feet to get out of here. You were under 10 feet of snow.
That's literally 2 turns for them.
Yeah, it's not that bad, but, it floods on in. You all see daylight for the first time. You taste enough air to actually feel comfortable. You all were just, like, breathing your minimum amounts or breathing in carbon dioxide.
Sylvan crawls out to the fresh air. Thank you. He turns to the badgers. Did you see anything out here? worth mentioning?
The fuckless just growls at you. Oh, don't mind them. They act like that because of the form you gave them.
I'm
That
aware.
happens, yeah. Better. No.
Alright. Thank you for your service. Snaps,
Alright.
and then they're unconjured.
Hey, don't be afraid to.
Oh, are they veteran badges?
I would have laughed if it turns out the one in larva form didn't poof back.
Yeah, it's just stuck here
No,
like that.
I'm not giving you a permanent conjure Fey. Summon Fey. Bing, 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 bing. Guys, we're gonna have an army. Bing, 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 bing.
What are you gonna do? I have an army. Well, I have a little Fey thing and a puppy.
Oh my god, that'd be hilarious. Kuma will crawl out and look up at the mountainside. Anything
Okay.
interesting now that all the snow's gone?
Now that you look around, roll a perception check, but you will at minimum take note of the very large sections of the mountain that are just now beginning to gain snow around the edges. Snow has already begun blowing back in this direction. It seems to be coming from the east up towards the northwest yet again. You also see that mountain that you were on that overlooked the canyon down below. It's almost completely barren. However, it's sculpted purely out of this thick blue ice. You don't see stone, you don't see snow. It is an ice-peaked mountain.
Quick
Made
question too.
purely. Yeah.
That southern cave when we were at the Yeti place, did that southern cave happen to go into the mountain, or at least in that direction?
Yep. Into that mountain. And that was also the same mountain, I'll remind you, Sylvan, where you communed with something that you didn't intend to.
Yes. Yeah.
Oh shit.
Oh yeah, you weren't here for that. Were you? No, you weren't.
Nope.
But you did tell us about it, didn't you?
I
Did you?
did.
Okay.
I did.
Yeah.
If
I
you
was
say
like-
so, yeah, sure.
And
No,
Is that one guy's mountain?
Who?
That one guy with the big wings that almost kills people?
Who knows?
Wait, there's a what? Anyways,
but this entire mountain's made out of ice. Holy sh! What
Well-
the fuck?
let's go back. Make sure kill off any more Yetis that are there, or scare them off. To complete our job, and then head back to Uthadurn, shall we?
I need one more Yeti kill.
Well,
Yes,
we don't know
we'll go get
exactly
you.
how many Yetis there are.
A whole village, the last time I was told.
It doesn't matter. I'm rather frustrated that it took us this long. I'm just gonna go kill them all or scare them, whichever comes first.
Who's carrying the collar?
Yeah, good question.
I've got it in my pouch.
What pouch?
My belt pouch.
Okay, so it's on you.
Yeah, it's on me.
Okay.
I try to make it so that I'm not actually touching it, or it doesn't touch me.
Because it is in something on your person, all of the magical things on your person are inert.
Angular property.
Perhaps the good cartographer who does not use magic could hold on to the thing that destroys magic.
Hey, I know magic. Rainbow. But yeah, I'll
You know
hold on
magic
to it.
that
You
can
guys.
help us in a fight.
You can help
Hey.
me get out of one. But yeah, I'll hold it for you. It's not a problem. But hey, before I do that, who's paying me more?
Oh, that'd be her.
Dorzin.
That'd be her.
That sounds fair to me. It turns to you, Torzen.
Oh no, he said her as in Mary. But
Yeah, and Mary said Dorzin. And that sounds fair.
Kuma's just pulling 30 platinum pieces out of the party loot and slapping it in his hand.
30?
30 platinum?
Jesus!
Wait, how much did we even pay this guy originally? Quick question. Wasn't it
No,
like,
no one told Kuma how much. No one.
wasn't it like
You just
10
give him like 3,000 gold.
No,
300?
30,
He,
300.
I keep
he,
thinking it's the other way.
he shakily takes off his bag, pulls out a pouch from in the middle of it, puts it in there, ties it, wraps rope around it, tucks it deep into his bag, puts the flap back over, latches, ties the bag. He's like, all right, give me a minute. He just
Good job, Kuma. You've made him a mugging target. Anyway, shall we go kill some Yetis or scare them off now, please?
How have I made him a target? No one knows he has it.
Nobody ever will, so long as you don't open your mouth. I'm not paying taxes on that shit. Fuck that shit. It just
No more complaints.
Selen's just walking to the Yeti place now.
He's now smiling. Yeah. He's twirling around the collar easily. Yeah.
I hope you realize you just raised this man's death flag.
I don't know what the hell you're talking about.
It's fine.
Come on, you made an NPC happy for once. You know,
Yeah.
like
The lizard folk made an NPC happy.
I mean, chill.
No.
I find it so ironic. The
Yeah.
Yuan Ti and the lizard folk have been like the nicer people to NPCs so far.
Jimmy
The
allows
puppy,
himself
the
to be taken
orphanage.
advantage of by the clasp. Okay, so
Well, no,
like
that's- That's slightly different, but yeah.
he's
I
so
see
nice
what
he
you mean.
allows it to happen. He doesn't know, but you know. Nobody is as nice as Jimmy. No.
This is
So what
true.
about Prissa?
Even
Oh,
Prissa had a little bit of a darker streak.
That's fair. She was got in a dark place occasionally.
Yeah. What were you
This is
saying,
true.
Dorson?
I thank you for reminding me, Jimmy. Here,
What?
reach into the party bag. It's like, we got these earrings years ago. I think you can do something with them.
What is this? Are these communication devices? And he
Yes,
just
but
starts,
they're
like,
from
fiddling.
different sets.
All right, he's completely distracted as we make our way back to.
Okay.
Job is done.
So you all climb back up. Roll me athletics checks. Let's see how quickly you can make it up there.
I'm doing it at disadvantage because
Sure.
Orison will keep him steady in front of him.
I imagine that like he goes to walk off, but then like there's like some thin snow or loose snow that he just falls in where it's just his head is up above it.
All right.
And you see him on the verge of just like
Good as
screaming
Mary.
again.
Oh,
better than
jeez.
Soren.
Oh, wow, everybody. All right, so it's going to take you a good, 5 hours to get up a hill that took you literally 20 seconds to fall down.
Sounds about right.
As you're all climbing, helping one another, Dorzen and Kuma, the only people that are kind of sure-footed through this entire thing. It's a good thing you guys just flew here last time.
I mean, we could always fly back. It's just I didn't know if I wanted to waste.
You
the
make
spell
it.
slot right now.
Are you heading back up where the ice cap mountain is, or are you going through into the canyon where the community hold was?
Oh yeah, no. Soen doesn't give a shit right now. He's going straight to the canyon to kill things or scare them off, whichever comes first.
All right.
As you get into the canyon, that also appears to be buried under 150 feet of snow or so.
Did Dorson just wipe out these Yetis?
Maybe.
Isn't that on the other side of the mountain?
Yeah.
The entire mountain caused an avalanche.
You are near
Wow.
the peak of the mountain when he did that.
So
Right.
everything.
You destroyed 20% of the structural integrity from the entire ice cap. Everything fell.
I'm looking for a Yeti on the edge.
But
Roll me a perception check. Okay. Because fuck it, you see one. Buried completely in this amount of snow, the head is kind of sticking out, but they appear to have been crushed to death by the pressure of everything.
Canines, eyes, and enough blood to make it 10 gallons.
Alrighty. Kuma just slides on down there.
warm
Hey!
this Yeti up so you can take its blood.
We went.
Is it a normal Yeti
Dynamite.
or abominable?
It's a normal Yeti.
Okay.
Oh, actually, question about one of the features for being a follower of the Wild Mother. Does this also, for general location, does it also work for dead creatures?
Follower of the Wild Mother?
Yeah, Soren converted him. It's in the backstory.
I mean, Sylvan is
With what
definitely
you eat?
It's nature.
No, that isn't.
Nature is a cruel
No,
mistress.
that is not.
well,
Not that aspect.
depends.
Hold on.
He's
Kuma,
still
I
he's
think
still
I
learning. He's
think
still
what you're
learning.
trying to do, and I think I can solve that. Can I eyes of the grave and see if there how many corpses are around us?
About 4.
Oh.
Yeah. Kuma, you might know them, but you're not following. I'll give it to you because you move forward with the expectation that you were, but just know you are nowhere near a worshiper. Nowhere near.
Fair enough.
You have to look
You're
at those
getting
tenets again, buddy.
Yeah, he's getting there. He's trying to improve himself.
You got to look at those tenets again. But anyways, yeah, there's 4 dead Yetis within this area.
Yeah, and can Sylvan, as an actual follower of Melora, can I use that ability to try to find any Yetis in the area, or like within 3 miles?
You have the ability on your sheet, I assume, right?
Yeah, well, it's on the bio info because it's not a natural ability thing.
Right. That's fine.
I can actually probably make that so it's easier to click out. But
I'm sorry, Jiro,
where is
it's
it?
only undead. I thought it was corpses.
On the
check
front page?
Yeah,
front page, gotcha. Animal. These are abominations.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, but you do have the one directly in front of you.
Oh yeah, okay, that makes sense. Yeah, no. So Kuma's really good at that last one, I think.
Yeah, that part you have nailed down. The rest of it?
Church every Christmas.
The rest of it?
This might be kind of reaching, but I would like to try to scry for any like Yetis that are any living Yetis that were part of this band.
That's a
So
stretch,
you're
man.
scrying on Yetis. Period. Go ahead.
Okay. Because I did get a focus for it now.
Yeah. But you are
I'm-
scrying on Yetis. You added all those other words in. You're scrying on Yetis.
Luckily, I know what they look like.
Yeah, you do. You're looking at a dead one. A particular creature you choose the same planet. It has to be particular. So, yeah, you take the 10 minutes to do that. You see the Yeti body in front of you, but from the other point of view.
Motherfucker.
Oh, just.
I'm assuming Kuma also sees like the little scrying orb thing looking at that and whatever.
Yeah, Kuma sees the scrying orb. Just Sylvan's eye appears there, and then it snarls and disappears.
Fuck. Alright, well, we got a couple more. Bag it and tag it.
How many more?
Well, considering this was the entire camp, and you at least got one more of them, or however many you sensed.
How many bodies can we stuff in that bag?
Depends on what you want. If it's just because this one isn't an abominable one, is it? This is just normal Yeti.
Yes.
This one doesn't work for augments. The hide, though, I can skin that.
Yeah, I'm talking about Pager. This fur is for this climate. We'd make a killing.
How much does Yeti hide weigh?
50 pounds per, 10 square feet.
So, well, I got 3 of them in there, so I can maybe do another 7, 8 or 9 to be safe.
Alright, well, I'm gonna try something else, and it may turn out badly, so before that, someone's gonna cast this on us. Just in case. And then he's going to ritually cast this again.
Okay. You cast the Windwalk first, so everybody has that in range. Unfortunately, there's one person here who doesn't have that, and that is the Foreman Mills. And then you begin casting Commune with Nature.
Wait, Mills isn't here?
No, he's here. You put magic on him. It's gone now. He's
got the horseshoe.
Oh,
He has the
shit,
collar.
he's-
yeah.
Oh,
Magic
So you-
will
you should
not work
hide.
on that collar. Anyways, as you begin communing, summoning up your essence and reaching out to the wilderness and the territories around you, this is where we are ending tonight's session. When we come back, we'll see what you can get in contact with. But
I'm just
players, thank you all very much for playing. Viewers, thank you all for watching. I hope you all had a good time, and we will be back again next week. Don't forget to give the video a like, a subscription, a comment, all of that jazz, and we will see you around. Goodbye.